Jim has given us a little present to do the segment with. Every once in a while, we like to respond to the feedback you heartless scamps leave for us on the Tough Crowd message boards. Jim, let's start with you. This guy has a question. Norton's head is so friggin' big. Is that him in those stupid Six Flags commercials? Dressed as that old man dancing around?
This one really hurt. Because the two things I hate most in life are dancing and old people. And please don't ever write another post ending with an exclamation point. It makes you sound like an over-anxious civilian idiot. And the only thing worse than an exclamation point in written humor is to write the word wink in parentheses. Your post was a lame attempt at being cutting, and I hope you die in a hotel fire.
All right. This one is for Patrice. So don't be mad at Patrice, everyone. It's not his fault. He constantly knocks on Whitey. If he couldn't do that, he wouldn't have any material. Patrice.
Yeah, do you really think I want to spend all my time talking about Whitey? Well, I don't. But you give me no choice. Whiteys are funny, especially when Whitey is trying to be serious. If you think you're talking bad about, you think I'm talking bad about how Whiteys dance? Well, then stop dancing, Whitey, because you're funny when you do it. Whitey does talk in a hack Whitey voice. Well, you do. I mean, am I lying? It's funny. Especially when you're serious. And I'll stop joking about Whitey when Whitey has an intervention with Whitey to admit to Whitey how ridiculously funny Whitey really is. You're really hilarious. And I don't mention sports because you're going to see how funny Whitey really is when I beat Colin's stupid head in basketball on Thursday. Watch closely. Okay. Then you won't be proud of it.
Here's one for me. I think your show is really funny, but every night you spew on about how George W. has proved his leadership. The man is a complete idiot, and you obviously want to his ball sack, you big douche. Free the world by freeing the weed. Legalize it now. You know, you're right about that, buddy, because everyone knows the best way to get ahead in show business today is to say positive things about George Bush. You figured out my plan. I kiss up to him, and the Hollywood powers want to work with me because they're all notoriously Republican. I don't like the fact that you accuse me of Machiavellian schemery because I disagree with you, you ass, you little fascist Michael moron. Don't you ever talk to me. I am a lot of things, but no one can accuse me of thinking before I speak. Jim, this guy made an interesting... Was that another one? What? No, this guy made an interesting... This guy made an interesting observation.
Yeah.
Oh, he crushed us at the beginning of the segment. You didn't smell it?
Oh, that's why I had blueberries stuck in my nose. Oh, it smells like seafood.
This guy.
Or is that his skin?
Please tell me. I don't care if you have an IQ of 180 and you're 90 years old. Nothing's funnier than somebody farting on TV. Oh, that was funny. Oh, and this guy says this about Norton. Norton needs a reality check. He has the nerve to talk about fat chicks on a constant basis when he's a dead ringer for the Pillsbury Doughboy. He'd be lucky to get any chick.
I need a reality check. Oh, let's tone down the insults a bit. What else do I need? To take a chill pill and get a life? And just a little minor correction. Not only do I constantly talk about fat chicks, but sometimes I'll take one to dinner and slip a into her fourth bowl of ice cream. And I'm most certainly not a dead ringer for the Pillsbury Doughboy. If you poke me in the belly, instead of giggling, I'm going to look you right in the eye and all over your hand.
This last one's to me. Colin's a black dude with white skin. His black impressions are a little too accurate. And he knows way too much about black folk. What gives? Sir, I do know a lot about black people, and Latins, Asians, Arabs, and of course the white people. I'm a people person. But black people, as you know, being one yourself, sir, have a certain je ne sais quoi that I savor. From their accusatory glares out of the idling Escalade to their conspiratorial eyebrow raises to each other when they perceive white slight, they are under constant scrutiny from the total package, and therefore, my friend, be ever vigilant in my presence, or you will rue the day. And if you don't believe me, ask this typical product of the underclass, this epitome of disgruntled black manhood that is sitting next to me, daydreaming of burning down Massa's house, raping his wife, and raiding his refrigerator. We'll be right back. Hey guys, remember when you were little, you dreamed of being discovered? Well, here we are. Thanks to TV commercials. What'd that idiot say?
You said dreamt,
stupid, not dreamed.
Thanks to TV commercials starring a cartoon bunny named Miffy. Tourism in New York City is way up. Create your own New York mascot and tell us what warnings would have for visitors to the Big Apple. Patrice O'Neill.
My mascot's name is James the Rat Whisperer. He talks to different pests all around the city and asks for favors on the behalf of the city. You'll see him a lot during the Republican convention. He already whispered to all the Midtown mice and rats to move uptown and the city will never bother them again. He also, because they're all sitting in Harlem and doing nothing about it, just let you know that. He also made a plea to all the restaurant roaches to crawl around on the dishes only after closing. He was, whatever. He was sent to whisper to the Arabs, but no one has heard from him for a week.
Working conceptual, are we? Mike Britt.
Shut up, asshole. That's what I get.
All right, my mascot would be a smiling pair of binoculars called Naki. Naki would have an assault rifle with fatigues on and a tattoo of each World Trade Center tower on his arm. And the slogan would be, "Come to the Big Apple, but if you try to bite it, you will get f***ed up."
All right. Jim Norton.
I think my mascot would be a pit bull, and the ads would feature him attacking Miffy and tearing his throat out. And I'd state in the ad that if you thought Miffy was adorable and represents New York City, then you should stay home because chances are you're a fat Midwestern idiot who's going to come here to see The Lion King, eat at TGI Fridays, and then tell everyone you really enjoyed your gritty New York experience. So do us and yourself a favor. Take any cash you'd have spent here and mail it into us. It will save you the humiliation of being beaten up and mugged and save us the irritation of looking at your wide-eyed, semi-retarded faces.
We'll be right back.
On the show you had only 3 comedians.
Yes.
How did that feel for you?
It felt pretty good, actually.
Yeah. Patrice assumes it was his fault, was it?
Well, he doesn't assume it's his fault. He just has delusions of grandeur that everything, has to relate to him and have nothing to do with him. But I think it works out for the best.
Does it bother you that Jim Norton is always wearing that Opie and Anthony?
What?
Does it bother you that Jim Norton's always wearing the Opie and Anthony paraphernalia?
No, because I know he's going to turn on us the minute Opie and Anthony comes back.